when we first started my business and remodeling just a space that was empty, I gave you a floor plan, and I remember you and I walked through every room and kind of went through, and you gave me some suggestions on what would enhance my building, as far as like noise control. But you also, as I went through, you would always be respectful and say, "Hey, what do you think about this? What are your thoughts? And do you like this or do you not like this?" I didn't ever feel like Terry and his guys were putting something that I didn't want. He was always making sure that it was what I wanted, but also it was the quality of work that was the most important to him, which I appreciated, because then I knew that I was never going to have to call back and say, "This is not great work. Can you repair it?" And so I appreciate that greatly. We had one issue after our remodel was completed, and it was a plumbing issue, a little knocking noise. I immediately called Terry and said, "Hey, Terry, I'm having this issue. What can you do for me?" He was out and had it fixed before I even knew that it was done. And so that warranty went right into effect, and I've not had any issues since. Oh, I would hands down refer anyone to Terry and his crew. The biggest problem is that he is so good that too many people want him, so I might want to keep it to myself. We would go to him again because he's a man of integrity. His crew is a men of integrity who follow through with what they do, their quality work, and he's competitive in his pricing. As far as I know, that he's not going to rip me off. And I appreciate that, because we're in a state where all of us want to save some money, but we also want to have quality things. And I don't feel like he and his crew would ever take advantage of me or those that he contracts with. One of the things that impressed me the most was I was referred to Terry and his business, and I had called a couple different contractors, and he was the one who called me back immediately. And for me, that was huge, because I knew that he cared about me, that I was an important client. And we immediately came through, and he gave me an estimate, and followed through with everything that I'd ever asked him to do. Couldn't recommend him more. He's honest. His crew is amazing, super kind, respectful. And I even feel like I have a friendship with them, which is even better, which then, as I've started some remodeling my own home, that was the first person that I called. And once again, he's pulled through for me.